How's it going? Let me just get situated. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I have to say, oh yeah, I'm always late. Debbie's telling everyone in the chat, stay calm. This is how it goes. Cate is just late all the time. It's true. It's true. I like to show up a few minutes late. I am getting better about it though. Let's be honest. I used to be like 10 to 15 minutes late. I'm trying to be more on top of it. Hi guys, how's it going? I have to say, I don't know if it's like the combination of colors I'm wearing, because that does affect like the coloring and the tone of the live stream, but like this is a very good, it looks very equal to me. I don't know if, you guys don't care probably, but it looks better to me. Okay, if you've never been to one of these, this is a happy hour live stream. We drink, we chat about whatever the hell we want. We put on some makeup. And is someone giving me a hard time about about being late? Renee, we do care. Okay. All right. Randy is here as well. He's in the kitchen moderating for me. It's another like beautiful, I mean, I don't know. To me, even though it's sad because Halloween is over, Randy's very sad. It's like a very sad day. Sorry. It's also like, I don't know. Now it feels like fall, you know? I don't know. That sounds weird. It just feels, there's like a calm in the air. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I'm sad that Halloween's over too, because it was, we tried to have a good time, but we both got sick in October. So honestly, this month has sucked. The last month sucked. But anyway, we had some good moments. What did you guys do for Halloween? Oh, Robin said, I think it's the blue headband. It makes your skin glow pink. Oh, well, I'll have to wear blue more often then. Michelle, I gotta tell someone I'm quitting my 15-year career for a fresh start. Shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, wow, Michelle, sorry, I just announced it to the entire world. That's awesome. That's so exciting. Patricia's saying, who saw Better Off Red's Frankenberry look? Okay, listen. Listen to me now and listen to me good. If you haven't seen Sarah's Halloween looks, she did 2 this year, I believe. She did Frankenberry, which if you're like, what is that? Then you need to go watch. I mean, you probably know what that is, but she did like this twist on Frankenberry. It's incredible. And then she also did this, again, another twist on, why can't I think of Little Nell's name in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Columbia. She did a twist on Columbia. This sort of, it's wild. So please go. I mean, if you haven't seen her videos, I don't know what you're doing, her Halloween videos, but please go watch them because they need to get more views. Okay. I don't understand why they don't. She's like insanely talented. I don't even understand. Don't understand. And if you really want to have some fun, go back and watch the look she did on me last October. She made me into the Bride of Frankenstein. I should have reposted that. That was amazing as well. Jamie K is here. I am in one piece and able to both watch Cate live and talk. Oh my God, Jamie, I'm so glad you're back. Beyond the Skin with Michelle. I'm so sad I won't put my Halloween pillows away or my Hocus Pocus black flame candle. Oh my gosh. I need a Hocus Pocus black flame candle. Okay, so what we're doing today, I'm just, I'm kind of calling these, unless there's something different about them, happy hour live stream, get ready with me, because that's what these always are. We are using some new products, so I could have called it a trying new makeup. But I'm really excited about the products I'm using today. So I broke out my Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh tint, because I'm pale enough now where I think this is going to be really gorgeous. And Michelle Wong also featured this in her top 3 foundations in every category video. I think this is like the number 1. This was like it wasn't ranked, but this happened to be the #1 foundation she talked about, the first one. And I'm like, I need to break that out again. So I'm going to be using that. I'm also going to be using this insanely, I can't talk tonight. I can't find adjectives to use. I hope it gets better. This is the Fit Glow concealer. The Fit Glow concealer. If you guys haven't gotten on the Fit Glow train, it's so good. This might be like a game-changing concealer. So we're going to be using that. I see that it's Bonnie Nommans' birthday. So happy birthday to Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bonnie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bonnie. Finally kind of getting my voice back here. But yeah, so we're going to be using the Fit Glow, the Water Fresh tint. We're going to be using one of these. This is a big State of Cate recommendations video. I should have just dedicated this video to State of Cate. Thank you, Janet. Anyway, so I'm going to be using one of the singles that I'm in love with, the MAC shadow singles. I'm going to be using a brand new shade of the Victoria Beckham eyeliner in bronze, which I've heard is like the best shade. And I also have a new highlighter from Vive because I am that into Vive. I placed an order for new product. Amber Bernstein, Kate, how did you discover State of Cate? That's so funny you asked me that because I was trying to figure out. Hi, Patricia Goodwin. How did I discover State of Cate? Was it through Khaki or I don't know. I don't know. But I'm glad I did, but also I'm buying everything she recommends. So, but I'm happy about it because they're incredible recommendations. Amanda, has anyone tried the new Beauty Pie powder and concealer? I have a video about it coming out tomorrow. Get excited. Tomorrow I'm putting out a full face of Beauty Pie and no surprise, it's fucking incredible. Like, you have to watch it. Oh my gosh, Bradderstein is here. So she's asking, what am I drinking? This, I can't stop drinking this. This is the hard Booch. And it's like, I'm so boring now, but I can't get away from this flavor, this grapefruit hibiscus. I love the fact that it's light, it's refreshing. It's a 7% ABV, which is pretty damn good. Like, so I can kind of feel a little tipsy, and also probiotics, yo, so good. So that's what are you drinking, Bradderstein? Also, if you're not subscribed to her channel, please do subscribe because I saw that she's like, is it like 1,300 subscribers away from hitting 10K or something like that? Oh, Jennifer Brown said, I've been binge watching her channel. You are awesome. Oh, yay. Oh, right. Sorry, you're pregnant. You can't drink anything. Never mind. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Probably one of the many reasons I will never be pregnant. One of many. Beyond the Skin with Michelle, did you toss that weird coffee booze you were drinking? So no, I didn't, because it was actually Randy's. And I feel bad because it's a really good beer. It's their coffee. It's the Southern Tier Coffee Nitro Stout. So if you like coffee and beer, you're going to love it. I just don't always love a coffee combination with other things. So it's like too bitter for me. But if that's your deal, it's really good. It's really, really good. Hi, Devo. Okay. So oh, Amanda said she'll have an extra glass of wine in your honor, Bradderstein. Okay, great. Okay, so I think I talked about all the new, ooh. Guys, I'm going to be using this as my only blush today, which is that Glow Play blush. I can't stop using it. Trying to catch up here in the comments. Oh, Jolie said, finally caught alive, watching from London. Hello, how are you? Cheerio. Sorry. Or wait, you only say cheerio when you're leaving? Anyway. Oh my God. Stacy Reber is already asking me to pick between M Cosmetics and MAC Glow Play. How dare you? Okay? You know what my answer is? Are you ready for this? They're totally different. So you have to get both. Like truly, they're just totally different. You're welcome. Okay, so let's start applying the makeup, shall we? And oh, I have to tell you, I discovered something that is game changing, and I might have to make a video about it, although it's really not that in depth, so it would be like a 2-minute video. Have you guys heard of slugging? Now, slugging means, I feel like they're different. That slang is applicable to different things, but the slugging I'm talking about is you do all of your skincare at night, and then you take a very thin layer of Vaseline, and oh, Cece knows what it is. And you just apply a thin layer of Vaseline over all of your skincare, and it's game changing. I've been reading up on it. It's a real thing. I follow this, I forget her name. I'll have to go back and look, but this amazing dermatologist on Instagram, and she swears by it. And she wrote an article for like Birdie about it, and she says this has like made her skin so immaculate. And so I started doing this 2 nights ago. Alert the media, hold the phone, 2 nights of slugging. All right. So, but even in 2 nights, I have to say, I wake up and my skin is moist. And the reason it's so effective is because you're basically ultra sealing in everything you put on before. So it's staying in place, it's holding all that skincare in, and it softens your fine lines. Oh, does Dr. Dre do that? Got it. It's amazing. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And they do say that if you have really acne prone skin or if you have a lot of breakouts, probably not for you, but if you have combination, certainly dry skin, any like eczema, skin conditions like that, it's like amazing. I haven't had any breakouts, but I also don't have super acne prone skin. Amber, what about your pillow? That's a great question. I actually sleep with like a sleep crown pillow over my face, and I've been doing that. I know that sounds weird because you're like, ew, doesn't it get stuck on your face? And you have I don't really notice. And like, there's nothing on my pillow. I mean, I'm sure a little bit gets on there, but like, I don't know, whatever. Amanda, I slather my face in Weleda skin food at night. Good call. Do you wash it off in the morning? Han Solo says. I don't, because there's really nothing to wash off. Like in the morning, it just looks like, well, it looks like my skin right now. Like it's really plump and perfect. So anyway, I like ran out and got a vat of Vaseline. I could not wait to try this. So highly recommend. I'm going to keep bringing it up. Yeah, Jamie K, that sounds genius. It's basically a cheaper sleeping mask. Yeah, so it's like I do all my normal skincare. And I might even do like a sleeping mask. Like I might put on the Glow Recipe watermelon sleeping mask because I love that one with the AHAs, but it's still put the Vaseline over it and seal everything in. So good. Okay. Okay. Now that I've told you about that, let's get going. So I'm going to be using Hi, Lisa. The Le Beige Water Fresh Tint. I have the shade Light. It was sent to me by Ms. Sherry Ford. And I still haven't, so that's what it, look at it. Look at it. So runny, so nice. I guess I'm just going to apply it with my fingers because what we're doing today, Liz Chambers, if I use a snail mucin sleeping mask, is that the same? I mean, that's amazing, but it's not the same because the product needs to have, I think I'm pronouncing this correctly, petrolatum. Like that's what it's all about. And that's the part of it that does the work. So thank you, Patricia. It sounds scary, but it's not scary. I promise it's not scary at all. But your skin is slick, okay? Like it's not, you're gonna go to bed and you're gonna look like you're an oiled up ham, all right? So just know that. So this look today is, I didn't know there was a snail emoji. That's hilarious. Have I used this foundation before? I have, but I was a little bit too tan for it when I first used it. So now I feel like this is appropriate. And what inspired this was yesterday, we had like a full day of going to Alamo Draft House and watching Halloween movies on the big screen, which is so fun. And what I decided to do was just take my Fit Glow concealer that I'm going to be using and literally just spot conceal, like no foundation, just spot concealing where I need it. And I just have to say that I just felt like I looked a lot younger and a lot more natural and fresh. I've always been a person who I feel like I have to put foundation everywhere. And I know that's what I just did with this, but this is so light that I thought this would be my base. And then I'll go in with this and spot conceal. And I think it's going to give me a beautiful consistency or a beautiful finish. Okay, so that's the coverage on that. It's very, very light. If you can hear Randy coughing, he still has a cough. Why won't these stay? I want them like that. Yeah. So he has one of those lingering coughs that are just so frustrating. So thanks, Janet. So I'm gonna go in with the Fit Glow concealer. I'm like, oh, I've never been this excited to use a concealer, I don't think. So this is State of Cate's favorite concealer. Hi, Sherry Thomas. She literally, this is the only under eye concealer she owns. She literally decluttered every other single concealer. Like that's a pretty big endorsement, right? Renee, how are you liking re-entry into Short Nail Squad? I recently made the change as well and love it. I love it. I love it. It's like I feel like a new person. I can like feel things, I can apply things better than I could before. It's so good. Okay. So this is the Fit Glow Plus Concealer, and the consistency is so creamy. And this is a full coverage concealer. And it's so creamy, and it stays where you put it. It really, really does. And I actually want to, well, let me blend this in first, and then I'll read to you about the product because I want to read to you about it because it's so good. Let me just zoom in a little bit here. And the other great thing about Ficlo is all of their products they're all about the skincare. That's what I wanted to tell you about. Because it's actually, you know, good for your skin. Okay, so let me just pull up Fit Glow Makeup Conceal. Okay, so this is a skin treatment with, it's a full coverage concealer that goes beyond just camouflaging problematic skin by working in harmony with your skin to improve its look and condition. The plant-powered blend of phytoelastin, organic green tea, vitamin K, and licorice root diminishes the look of blemishes, pigmentation, and fine lines, leaving skin stronger and smoother. The creamy texture blends flawlessly into the skin to provide a potent cover-up to areas that need more coverage. And apparently this is a 2020 Dirty Thinkers Choice Awards Best Face Makeup winner. Okay, so now I'm going back to the concealer. So I'm just putting it like on any little blems or texture. Hi, Night Star Beauty. Okay, so let's blend this out. And basically what I want to do is I really, really like leaving the areas that don't need coverage. You know what I mean? Like my cheeks, my forehead. I don't like having a lot of coverage on my forehead because I feel like no matter how light I go, I still draw attention to those expression lines. Hi, Lisa. I'm using a Ficlo concealer. And if you guys come in late and you don't know what I'm using, everything is linked in the description box, always. I can't get over how incredibly light that Chanel is, right? It just really gives like a natural radiance to your skin, but like no coverage. I know this brush is bananas. I just have like a little bit of pigmentation on my cheeks here, so that's why I'm doing that. And also kind of over here too. I feel like it's a little patchy patch, little red. Amber, I just went and bought that Chanel. I need lighter foundation as it's getting colder. I can't rock the fuller coverage without looking cakey. Yeah, I totes hear ya. Okay, so that is, and this is actually more coverage than I even used last night. Like I said, you know, with this concealer, I couldn't decide between this or like a half shade lighter. I probably could have gone even a little bit lighter, but it's kind of splitting hairs. Renee, you stop it now. Stop it, Renee. Okay, so that's the base, I think. Yeah, that looks great. Now I'm going to double blush with this. This is all we're using, like I said. So this is the MAC Glow Play Blush in Blush Please, which is like a, I don't know how they describe it. It's kind of, well, it's a nude. But like, look, what? Like, look, I just can't get over how it looks kind of like meh in the pan. And then you put it on and it warms your face up. And it's just such a beautiful, natural flush. Mmm. Mmm. So yesterday we really did it up. We went to Alamo Draft House, which is like one of our favorite places to go, if not our favorite place to go. And Randy got us tickets to see a brunch screening of Scream, which was so fun, but it was too early for us because, you know, we don't wake up early. So it was a little rough. I was really tired. So then we came home. I took a 2-hour nap. We rested. Then we went back and we saw Halloween that night. And then we decided to be spontaneous and we saw Last Night in Soho, which is phenomenal. You guys, it was so good. It's the new Edgar Wright movie. He also did Baby Driver. It's so... I wasn't bored once. Like, the aesthetic of it, the story is so original. Like, I didn't know where it was going. Anya Taylor-Joy is like just a joy. She's just, you can't take your eyes off of her. I highly recommend Last Night in Soho. It was fantastic. Okay, so next I'm going to powder. Liz Chambers, I love Alamo. We need to go there to see the French Dispatch. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. Sorry, I'm looking at my brush here. Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. Oh yeah. Lauren brought up the bar. Okay, so on my Instagram, Janice said, I saw your Instagram. What's the story of the wax masks? So there is at the Brooklyn location of Alamo Draft House, there's a bar that is probably one of my favorite bars in New York City, and it's called House of Wax. And I can't, Randy, do you remember like what it's called? Like what those figures are called?
Death masks?
Yeah. Well, yes, there's something else. But anyway, like they're death masks. So this whole bar is very macabre, and it has all these super real looking death masks and like bodies. It's like really dark, but I am obsessed with it. I love it. So you're literally having like a delicious drink and you're surrounded by like candlelight and all these really gross, creepy, I shouldn't say they're gross. It was basically like how people learned about anatomy too. Anyway, it's very odd. Okay. But it's so fun. And if you ever go there, you have to go to House of Wax. Okay. So I am using the their powder brush from the holiday set. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, if you want to get in on it, they extended their holiday sale through November 4th. So you can get that whole set, which is always in my description box. The refer link, you can get that whole set for like 40% off, which is bananas. Just so you know. So anyway, yeah, we had a good time yesterday. And I have a story for you guys. So we were about to watch Halloween and we were sitting next to a couple and we could, they were talking really loud and they were literally right next to us. So we could hear their conversation. Melissa said, do you get commission for that? I'm assuming you're talking about refer. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And so we're sitting next to this couple and I can hear, I can hear everything, by the way, like at all times because I have really sensitive hearing. Renee said, Kate, I just saw a tweet that said Halloween doesn't end unless you let it. And I think that's appropriate for you and Randy right now. That's very kind. That's very, very kind. And kind of true. So the girl was, or whatever, the woman was saying, she just sounded like a super nerdy cinephile person who would go to Alamo Drafthouse, right? Like she was like, oh, I've totally seen Clash of the Titans and I saw the original. Like couldn't miss it. Like, okay, so we got some, you know, cinephiles next to us. Got it. And then on the screen, now at Alamo Drafthouse, it's really fun because when you see one of their, well, not even one of their special like retro movies, just any movie, they always do a pre-show. So the pre-show before the movie is just like a smattering of like retro clips of things that could be related to what you're going to see. It's always like super weird and interesting and bizarre. That's kind of redundant, but you get it. So one of the things that came on was this clip of Tim Curry. And we had never seen this. It was so weird. He was singing, we have to pull it up. It was bizarre. He was singing this insane Halloween song that must have been written for him. And he had like this cape on and was just singing a Halloween song. It was hard to explain, but it was very Tim Curry. And the woman next to us was like, oh my God, this guy's so funny. I've seen him before. He's on Home Alone 2, like to her, the guy she was with. Randy and I were so, like, we just stared at each other and I felt so much rage. I was just like, and I like literally I had to like turn around and like look at her to see who this was. She's like, he was so funny in Home Alone 2. And like, she referenced some other movie that Tim Curry, like, we all know he's in it, but like, it's not what he's known for. And she literally didn't know who he was. What is going on? That is unacceptable, okay? And no, these people weren't like 21 years old, okay? It was unforgivable. Like I had to literally like deep breathe. It was just like, okay. I really do have an intolerance for, well, that's just unacceptable too. It's like you're going to the 1978 like OG Halloween on Halloween. You're just talking about how you saw both Clash of the Titans, but you refer to Tim Curry as the guy in Home Alone 2. I was literally ready to just like take my beer and throw it at her. Well, that's not okay. And I do have an intolerance about people who don't know, like, and if this is you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just always been like, Randy's way more like in the loop than I am in terms of pop culture, like way more, but I've always known like actors' names. I've always paid attention to that. And when people, because I know people like this, I'm not going to name any names, but you know those people who like don't know any actors' names? Like, I'm just pulling something out of the sky, but I'll be talking to a friend of mine and they'll be like, oh yeah, that one show with that guy. And then I finally figure out what it is. Like we whittle it down and I'm like, Jeff Goldblum? Or like that's even too, that shouldn't be obscure, but for people like that, it is. It's like, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. And they're like, I'm just not good at, like with names and like movie stars. Like I just don't know anything. It's like, well, you know what? You should start. All it takes is just paying attention and just like putting that little nugget in your head. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't know who these people are? Hell no. I can't get over that Tim Curry thing. Like that will stay with me forever. And if you don't know who Tim Curry is and you're here, you should be ashamed and you should be going to find out, okay? Is someone defending this person? I'm scrolling up. I'm scrolling up. No, Amber's really giving the benefit of the doubt here. Everyone has weird black holes in their knowledge. But she said that is really bad. Yeah. Ms. Shea, I'm ashamed because I don't know. You don't know who Tim Curry is? Just Google it. Just Google it. Just Google it. Okay, there's a gnat. So there wasn't a gnat until this very moment. Ooh, Justaloo1 said, I just wanted to say that I used to be a flight attendant and have been doing the Vaseline thing, slugging, for 30 plus years, especially when in heating or air conditioning. Bloody brilliant. Yes. Okay. Wow, I had to literally stop doing my makeup to tell that story. So now, if I can focus, I'm gonna use I'm not bronzing much anymore, but just a little bit. This is the Vive Modern Bronzer, which is a really nice matte bronzer. If you don't know who Tim Curry is, I'll forgive you this once, okay? But you have to go and figure it out. Oh, yes, he was the original Pennywise the Clown. Okay, I'll just tell you who he is. He's like the star of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Clue, like... Okay. Just saying. I can't get over this. I mean, I really do love how these two products work together. He was in Annie. Oh, right. Wow. I have to say, he was Rooster, right? Yeah, in Annie. Okay, but that bronzer really did do a little something, didn't it? So good. So good. Okay, if you don't know who Tim Curry is, your homework tonight is to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, okay? He was on Roseanne? What? Wait, what? He was? Really? That's so weird. That's such a weird show for him to be on. Are you sure? Are you thinking of George Clooney? Most people don't mistake those two men, but you know. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows. This is a really, if you haven't caught on, it's a really simple makeup routine. Laura Ann, in the movie Legend, he scared the crap out of me and had to turn off the Congo. Oh, is he in Congo?
Oh, he was the best part of Congo.
I've never seen Congo.
It's based on a Michael Crichton book.
Okay.
Like it's great, and it's like Waterworld. It's great, but it's terrible.
Okay, got it. I'm sure he'll make me watch that, probably. Oh, no, but the other thing too, wait, I didn't finish the story. the guy she was with, they were calling each other babes, so I'm assuming they were in some form of a relationship. He didn't he didn't know who Tim Curry was either. He was like, "Oh my God, yeah, I think I know him." I swear. I was like, woo! Woo! Wanted to punch them in the face. Also, like, this is gonna sound so snobby. I mean, I already sound snobby. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't. I sound sensible. But like, if you're at Alamo Drafthouse, everyone knows that that place is definitely like kind of created for cinephiles, like people who are, you know, film buffs. Why would you so recklessly share that out loud? Like, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You shouldn't be like, "Oh my God, that guy from Home Alone 2, he's so funny." Okay, that's not, you shouldn't be proud of that. All right, I'm letting it go. I mean, I'm not, but I'm gonna try. Lauren, everyone knows who Tim Curry is. Oh my God. Oh my God. It blew my mind. It blew my mind. Yes, whisper it if you must, Janet said. Renee, I feel like there's no shame in not knowing, but I would never, there is shame, Renee. But I would never announce something to a room with that high of a risk. I was like, "Do you know where you are?" And I'm not even, like, comparatively speaking, I'm not like a cinema buff compared to like the people who go to Alamo Drafthouse. Like, a 12-year-old shouldn't be allowed out anyway. I mean, they were, you know, I don't know. I don't freaking know how old they were. Anyway. Oh my God. It's like a fruit fly. Yes, deep shame, Renee, deep shame. Robin, I want to pee, but I don't want to miss any of this. Girl, just get your phone and put it on your phone. Take it with you. Okay, so now I'm going to do a one and done eyeshadow. And I did feature this in my, this is kind of random, but this, I was so taken with this as a powder shadow that I put it in my top 3, why can't I remember the name of that video? Top 3 products in every category. Okay, so this is called Sweet Heat. Jamie K, I do think it depends on the kind of pop culture you consume. I know who he is, but if I mentioned his name to some people, they'd have no clue who he is. Tim Curry? Tim Curry. Jamie K. Tim Curry. I'm sorry, I'm not giving a pass. I'm not. Oh, Autumn said, delayed answer here. Tim Curry was on season 5 of Roseanne, played a business partner called Roger who hustled Dan out of some money. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Hi, Dana. Okay, going in with, this is the MAC Extra Dimension shadow in the shade Sweet Heat. Thanks, Michelle. Hi, oh, Laura just became a good job gang member. Welcome. Tim, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drop Tim Curry. We're still talking about Tim Curry. I should have just themed this live stream Tim Curry. All right, beautiful. And then what I'm going to do is when I break out the new highlighter I'm going to use from Vive, I'm going to put that on my brow bone. Wait, I thought hold please. I need to grab a towel. My Justaloo 1, my 15-year-old dressed as Frankenfurter for Halloween, but we're Aussies and not very conservative. I mean, I guess that's like conservative people don't approve of Rocky Horror Picture Show. But that's awesome that your 15-year-old did that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this is the one eyeshadow brush in the Refer holiday set, and I'm just gonna use that to, again, probably never really need to do this, but I do feel like with those really pearlescent shadows like this, if you take a brush and you kind of buff it, it almost brings out those pearls even more. I learned that from Miranda. Oh shoot, Mariah Leonard. Mariah Leonard. I love her channel. I'm not done talking about Tim Curry because, like, when I saw Rocky Horror, I think I was definitely like middle teens. Maybe I was like 14 or 15. And I had such a huge crush on him, which was, you know, confusing. I think I've said this before several times, but I was like into it. So I'm just scrolling up to see the Clarissa Fell, are you buying anything at the Sephora sale? Yes, I am, and I'm definitely, oh, don't you worry, definitely can't miss the Sephora sale video. I'll be putting out my recommendations video on Thursday, which is like right before the sale starts for Rouge. Jamie K, I had a crush on Prince, so I get the confusion because of the androgyny. Hot is hot, though. Yeah, absolutely. No, hot is hot. Okay, there's no two ways about it. But at the time, we weren't as progressive as we are now. Now it's like, well, duh. But back then I was like, what's happening? Am I weird? Randy, who's a person that, like, you had a thing for, but like other people would have thought, what? When you were growing up, was there someone?
I mean, mine were pretty standard.
Yeah, yours were pretty standard.
Jenny McCarthy, 2/3 of TLC.
Jenny McCarthy, 2/3 of TLC?
Yeah.
Which of them?
Not Chili.
Oh, not Chili. Okay, but the other two.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know that. That's got it. Okay. So Lisa and T-Boz.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
Hates me to admit, but Christy Swanson.
Christy Swanson, which is very shameful at this point, but yeah. But she was very pretty. You liked Britney Spears, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, and Jennifer Love Hewitt. That was a big
Jennifer Love Hewitt. He's, I mean, that's like really basic. Like all those, except for, I don't know if TLC is basic, but oh, maybe. Okay, maybe that is too. Well, you're basic. Someone is upset that you didn't like chili. My Zhao. Okay, so Lisa Bobbitt has never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, as long as you say you're gonna watch it, I'll forgive you. Yes, and if everyone who is here can give this a thumbs up, I'd so appreciate it. Please thumbs it up. Thumbs it up. Do it. Do it. Do it. Linnea said mine was everyone on New Kids on the Block. But that's not weird. Everyone had a thing for them. Okay, so while I'm yammering on, let me break out this new Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal liner in the shade Bronze, which so many of you guys have told me this is like the shade to get. And I did get the new shade too. I got the silvery shade that she came out with. New Kids on the Block was not my bag. I just was not, I didn't listen to their music. I didn't get it. So I've always kind of been a little bit of a weirdo. Bradderstein said, still crushing on Frankenfurter and Janet forever. Absolutely. Absolutely. Amber Bernstein, when I was an older teenager, I really loved Jimmy Smits. And people thought I was, what? Jimmy Smits is like widely regarded as like a very, very tall, dark, handsome drink of water. What? David Caruso, no, that's a little, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's right there, non-R. Well, I'm thinking of the right person, right? David Caruso has the red hair.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, I'm obsessed with this conversation and I can't stop looking at the chat. Bradderstein, David and Mike in Lost Boys. Okay, see now, I have to tell you something. Lost Boys was something that Randy had to make me watch a couple years ago because I had never seen it. So I don't know who those specific characters are. I know, I'm sorry. That guy from my best friend's wedding. Well, there's two guys. There's the gay guy, right? And then there's Rupert Everett. There's Rupert Everett and then Dermot Mulroney, right? Yes. Very confusing. Jamie K, I've had a crush on Conan O'Brien since the early 90s and I'm standing in my truth. I love Conan O'Brien. I love him. And I totally get, come on, yes, he's weird and bizarre looking, but like he's so funny and witty that, duh, that's hot. Bradderstein, Kiefer Sutherland and Jason Patrick. I mean, Jason Patrick isn't weird, is it? Like he was just also a widely regarded hot person. Kiefer Sutherland, okay.
But Kiefer Sutherland in The Lost Boys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we're talking about Lost Boys. Understood. Okay. Got it. Bradderstein also said, also, why has Sam Elliott been hot my entire life? Because he's fucking hot. Have you seen him in Roadhouse? Get out of town. Get out of town. It's out of hand. It really is. Like, I was like, I had no idea how much I was going to love Roadhouse until, again, I watched it with Randy. Cece's lost. She doesn't understand any of these choices. Bradderstein, I knew I was straight when I saw him in Roadhouse. Clarissa said I had a crush on Al Pacino, Godfather era. That's also understandable. I mean, Al Pacino in The Godfather totally makes sense. Like when I saw that, I was like, who is this Al Pacino? Because all I know is him like, hooah! Like just That's all. That's it. Like, I just know old Al Pacino. So when I saw him, it was I was like, who's this like super hot, young, like calm, normal person? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? He somehow developed like a really intense character voice out of nowhere. I mean, I love Al Pacino, don't get me wrong. Sometimes he drives me nuts though. Lauren Boyle said Tony Soprano. I don't think, I mean, yes. Okay, that's a good one. Cause that definitely, I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge of this. You know, Tony Soprano, I can see it. I can totally see it. You know, he's in charge. He's very confident. Bratterstein, Ducky from Pretty in Pink, was that odd? This is my favorite topic. I think Ducky, did you guys know, I think I've shared this, that like originally Pretty in Pink was supposed to end with her ending up with Ducky at the prom, but then they tested it out with test audiences and everyone was like, hell no, hell no. I'm using that twice tonight. They're like, no, Andrew McCarthy. Okay, you knew that. Yeah, so like they had to go back on it. But I mean, that's just the right choice, let's be honest. Like, she should be with Ducky. She had to be with dickhead Andrew McCarthy. Wait, who are we talking about now? Ms. Wow, Linnea, I limit my crushes to height, so it's very limiting. That is limiting. I mean, everyone in Hollywood is, are you talking about you only like tall people? Because everyone's tiny in Hollywood, so that's leaves you with like 3 people left. Clarissa, Kurt Russell in Tombstone. Clarissa, everyone thought Kurt Russell was hot. Come on, give me weird. Give me unexpected. Gypsy Glamour, also super hot for Anthony Michael Hall. Okay, so happy to see his comeback. Yeah, I feel like he's really worked quite a bit over the years.
What, Anthony Michael Hall?
Yeah.
He's in Halloween Kills.
Yeah, but I'm saying even before Halloween Kills, he's like, you know, he's
in The Dark Knight. He's in one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, he's in the, exactly. Don't get us started on, you know, Batman here. Dawn R. I'm sorry, hold on a second. Carrot Top? Are you joking? Are you kidding? Are you trying to get attention? I need to know. That's not okay. That's not okay. Carrot Top? Come on. Listen, I can really think outside of the box when it comes to stuff. Like, I'm there. But Carrot Top? Okay. All right. I'm gonna curl my lashes now. We keep coming back to Carrot Top. No judgments. No, I'm judging. This is a safe space. Just kidding. Not when it comes to Carrot Top. Okay, you're not safe. If you bring up Carrot Top in this space, you're not safe. This is not a safe space. I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I feel kind of drunk. I'm kidding. I'm fine. Now I'm just standing here reading your comments. Pam M. Robert Downey Jr. in Less Than Zero. Okay, we all love Robert Downey Jr., all right? Admittedly, it was, you know, that's a very sad story, and he was not in a good way in that movie because he's a drug addict, but still very charming. Robert Downey Jr., Nicolas Cage in Moonstruck. I agreed. I don't think that is strange. Okay, Autumn, Benicio del Toro. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore? Wendy Horvath, Pauly Shore. Wow. Okay, that is a little mystifying, I have to say. You guys are really, you're giving me what I asked for here. I'm using the Beauty Pie. I don't even care about the makeup now. I'm just invested in this conversation. I'm using the Beauty Pie Uber Volume Mascara. William Hurt. I feel like William Hurt was like a super, I mean, I know my mom always had a thing for William Hurt. I feel like he was kind of heartthrobby, wasn't he? Judd Nelson, yes, Melissa. Broderstein, is it weird to be attracted to Pete Davidson? I definitely think that falls in the non-traditional category, but I get it.
But also he's dating Kim Kardashian now. So.
He's dating Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm judging again. I'm not though, because he's just like, he's a wreck. And that's like what his deal is. Like, we love that he's a wreck. Eh? He could literally like fuck up his entire life and be like, yes, he's nailing it to the ground, because that's like his brand, right? Oh, they denounced the rumor. Wow, Kim's really just asking for it, isn't she? She really knows how to pick them. John Mulaney. Yes, good one. Love John Mulaney. Also, complicated person. Is he still with Olivia Munn?
No.
Okay, so that lasted like a couple weeks.
And one pregnancy.
And right. Okay, and she's and she's pregnant. Okay, great. Awesome. Lisa Wick, I had it bad for Boy George in the early 80s. I was little, but I knew we could never be together. He's a pretty man though. That's funny. Clarissa Felt, J.R. Ewing. Oh wow. Why can't I remember that actor's name? I used to. Who shot JR? Why can't someone tell me? This mascara is like really drying out. Joe Rogan. Okay. Now this has just become like me putting on makeup and judging you. You're welcome. Larry Hagman, that's who it is. I think he was a very attractive older man. I mean, he was older because I was like, 3. But still. Linnea, Alexander Skarsgård is my forever and always. Wait, I always get confused about the Sarsgaards and the Skarsgårds. Which one is he?
True Blood.
True Blood. Okay, got it. Oh, well. Duh. Don R is making a comeback after Carrot Top. Everyone applaud. John Malkovich. Yes, Don R, this is correct. Okay? We forgive you. We forgive you for Carrot Top. Maybe. Wow, this is really fun. I'm really enjoying this. Laura C. Larry Hagman made me think of Delta Burke. Were they married? Who reminded me that I had a crush on Anthony from Designing Women. Wow. I mean, listen, I really had a crush on some gay guys when I was younger. Like it was a problem. So I understand. I understand. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of history there. Let me just put on a 17th coat of mascara. Janet Gorman, I think I need to talk to a therapist about my parasitic relationship with Andrew Scott. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Bratterstein, I recently realized I had a crush on Ben Affleck randomly because he has a really horrible back piece, and apparently I'm attracted to bad tattoos for like very you know, cliche reasons. So that's new. That's new. Sexy priest from Fleabag. I think anyone would agree with that. I don't think that's...
You're into the priest from Midnight Mass.
What's that?
Talk to me when you're into the priest from Midnight Mass.
Yeah, but are you into the priest from Midnight Mass? Also, I went on a rant about Midnight Mass in my beauty pie video tomorrow, okay? But I'm also going to talk about it here. So if you watch the beauty pie video, you're going to get a double dose, but it's fine because it's not long. But is anyone watching Midnight Mass? Bratterstein, I am into the priest from Midnight Mass. But I kind of am too, though. It's weird. And the sheriff. Wait, who's the sheriff?
The Muslim guy.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he's like beautiful. Guys, if you're not watching Midnight Mass, I need you to watch and get back to me because I am really on the fence about it. Like, on the fence. Midnight Mass is on Netflix. No, apparently no one here is watching it except for me and Bratterstein. Bratterstein, should I be calling you Bratterstein or should I actually be calling your name? I feel really weird calling you that. Please advise. Midnight Mass is basically, wow, this is the longest I've ever taken for a super simple makeup look, but we're on a roll here with these topics, okay? Midnight Mass is basically the easiest way, and I don't think I'm spoiling anything here. It's basically like a vampire story, but it's with a twist. Like it's like a take on a vampire story. Real Beauty has watched it. Okay. We haven't finished it. We're coming up on the end, I think. But like, what is going on with all the monologues? Is anyone else noticing how many fucking monologues there are? Everyone is monologuing for their life. I need you, if you aren't watching it, I need you to watch it, pay attention to that, and come back and let me know because, like I said in my video that's coming out tomorrow, I think it works for the priest, okay? I think he's fantastic. That actor, he was in The Big Short. He's amazing. But everyone else is monologuing too. Like, I'm talking about long ass monologues that are like poetic and like extra. And I'm just like, no. This is like, and I try to be okay with it. We're like watching it. It's getting good reviews, I think. And I'm like, okay, I'm opening my mind. This is going to be fine. And then literally I can't, like, I'm in the middle of someone's monologue and I just make Randy pause it. And I'm like, what is going on? Why is everyone doing monologues? Like it's almost like on the level of learning that woman didn't know who Tim Curry was. I'm just like mystified. just watch it. Just watch it. Okay, just watch it. It's so weird, and I don't know if it's like really good or really bad. You know what I mean? Where you're like on the fence. It's like Kathy Bates. Is she brilliant? Sometimes. Is she terrible? Sometimes. I don't know. It confuses me so. Beyond, see, I've now convinced Beyond the Skin with Michelle. I pressured her to drink. She said, I said I wasn't drinking because of last night, but I poured a glass of wine. This is so fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Okay. We're done with the lashes. I know. Bratterstein, did she answer back about what I should be calling her?
Not that I saw.
Okay. All right. I'll just keep calling you Bratterstein. No, Kathy Bates is great, okay? She is great. Don't come for me about Kathy Bates, but there are a couple of things where I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. Mascara, what's next? Brittany or Bratterstein. Okay, I'll call you Brittany. I'll change it up because your name is Brittany, but your channel's name is Bratterstein. Stein? Steen. All right, so let me do, wow, we're coming up on the end. I am going to do more blush. You guys can keep talking about these things. I just need to keep putting makeup on. I'm gonna go back in with the Glow Play blush, the MAC Glow Play blush in the shade Blush Please. What? Red lips, Brittany's saying. Wow, that is really, it's very effervescent, that drink. I'm not doing a red lip. I'm gonna do, well, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Okay. I just can't get, they're having a sale on all the, I think all MAC products at Macy's, which is where I linked both the eyeshadow and the blushes. They have all the shades in these blushes and I'm getting them. I don't think I'm getting every single shade, but I'm gonna get a few more. And yeah, everything is 15% off. That's MAC, so. Tony Page, Kate, my best friend loves the lipstick. Oh, Tony Page tried the new BK Beauty lipstick today and she sent me a picture and it was gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Fit Glow. This is gonna be my lips today. And this is, again, another State of Kate recommendation. And this actually came in her collab with them that I don't think is, I don't think it's available any longer, but this is the Fit Glow Color Lip Serum. Oh, sorry, Lip Color Serum. And they have so many shades. I think they have 31 shades. Fit Glow is expensive, Melissa's saying. It's true, it is. But it's so freaking good that they always have a 20% off code. So Kate, State of Kate has one. It's Kate20, Kait 20. Gets you 20% off your order every single time, which is amazing. And this is truly, talked about this before and I'm gonna say it again. This is literally a lip treatment mask with incredible pigment. So this is the shade Gospel and they're buildable. They're a nourishing gel formula. Cruelty-free, yes. Yes. They're everything. They're like every good thing under the sun, that's them. Fit Glow it is linked below. I don't have a code for them personally. Just use Kate's. I actually wrote them and asked them for a code, but I haven't heard back yet. But again, I'll link it after the live stream is done, but Kait 20 will get you 20% off. And the great thing about these is that they are buildable. I haven't used one in a live stream, I don't think yet. Maybe I have and I forgot. But this is one of her favorite shades. Look at how beautiful that is. This is literally all I'm bringing with me anytime I go out, because it's literally like the most nourishing lip product and it's beautiful. Okay. So, Dawn R, I've never heard of Fit Glow. Am I in the same category as not knowing Tim Curry? No. No. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now we're coming to the end, but we're gonna do a new highlighter. This is from Vive, and this is the Nova Glow highlighter. I love their packaging. I mean, I think it's pleather. It feels like leather, but I don't think it is. They're gold and black. Packaging is so fabulous. And this is in the shade Bijou. And this is an ultra smooth highlighter for luminous skin. Apply to the high points of the face for a stunning lit from within glow. Buff highlighter into the décolletage, top of your shoulders and down the center of your leg. Oh my, down the center of your legs for an all over radiance. Okay. That is really going in if you're like putting it on the center of your legs. Let me just swatch this and see. Sometimes on live streams, the swatching doesn't really show up very well. This is the lightest shade. Okay, whatever. We'll just put it on. Let me actually grab a highlighter brush really quick. Okay, great. And whew. Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm also going to, I need a mirror here, put it on the rest of my, just all over my lid. And then take a fluffy brush and make sure that's nice and blended out. Don't want any hard lines. Put some right there. I mean, it's beautiful, just like I thought. Yeah. And then, boop. And what I like to do with powder highlighter, especially whether I use my beauty blender or a brush, I try to apply it in circles so that you don't see that strip. You know what I mean? Like that strip of highlight, because that's not cute when you see a strip, right? Yeah, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. Put it on a lid. Oh, and I think people are maybe asking about the Macy's sale. I think there's a code, but it should be like right there when you go to Macy's. Oh, wow. The heat's coming on. Can you tell? Because it's like someone's breaking into our apartment. It's so nice to hear when you're dead asleep at like 3 a.m. and it sounds like someone's literally coming to attack you. Thank you, Stacy, for sending a super chat. Another beautiful Luke. Thank you, Stacy Klein endorsed. And just 1 second. Making sure I didn't. Okay, so here's the thing. I love this look, but you know how I feel about blush. I'm gonna go in a little bit more with the blush. Just a little bit more. Just a little. Right on the apples. I can't get over this shade. Yes, Bradderstein. If I heard that noise at night, I'd flip so hard. I mean, now we've adjusted to it, but I literally still have to think to myself, okay, it's the heat. Elizabeth Short, I used the Obsessed 10 code with the 30% off of Pat McGrath to get 40% off of the Venus. Wow. All right. People listen up. I just think that is like the most beautiful, natural, cherubic blush shade. I know it looks like I'm like putting on 10, but it applies so beautifully and so gradually. Okay, that's enough. But like this, I just think this is so flattering. This like, again, this shade looks super, I need to adjust the way I'm thinking about makeup because I'm attracted to shades like this, right? And these are stunning too. They look really crazy, but they go on super sheer. But I'm always like bored by mauves and nudes, and then I apply them and I'm like, but what am I doing? That's stunning. Stunning. So I really need to get right. All right, guys, that is the live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are the best. And as I said, everything that I put on my face is going to be linked down below in the description box. I'm also going to go ahead and put Brittany's Bradderstein's her channel in the description box as well. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, just look out for that beauty pie video tomorrow. I'm telling you, like, angry about it all. So I do this every Monday at 7:30 Eastern time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, that's all. That's all. Cheers, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.